objective here. That might be why, but I'll do my best to be fair and balanced.
Yeah, we might have a little bit of bias going on here, but
could be.
That's okay. If we get out of hand, Jasper will mute us.
Well, that's why I'm glad you're here, Salty. You keep me honest, you know.
Right.
So you're an impartial observer here in this situation. So let's keep it fair, keep it safe, keep it fun, and I'm really excited to see how this all goes down.
Yeah, this will work out. I don't want to compliment you guys too much because we got to play you week 6, so I want to keep the egos down a little bit.
And who better to keep me in check than a future opponent anyway? So right, you know. But all right, we're off to a start with 1 in criteria. Any guess what that 1 might be?
X-ray. Oh wait, no.
Probably. Hoping it's a reserve tank.
But yeah, we're doing the normal thing, going down. The first portal in week 2 always brings us to retro Bryn or blue criteria. I don't know what people want to call it, but you all know the thing if you've seen the thing. So
the old timey place, the old timey start place. That's where you started in the original. It's a sort of a, like, they're retrofitting the game to be like, hey, remember this? Nostalgia, even in 1994.
And I will go out on a huge limb here and say they're going to find Morph Ball pretty soon. Oh my goodness!
Oh, look at that!
Nostradamus.
It's screw attack. Oh no, wait, Morph Ball.
Yeah. And since they're down here, might as well check the ceiling item, even though it's a minor.
Right, sure. Till you get those supers and those power bombs, can't really breathe a very strong sigh of relief. Some of these seeds are mean with holding the secondary ammo. Keeps you out of a lot of the world.
Yeah, I've had 2 that I practiced this week alone that made me do some heat runs just to find super missiles.
Oof, good times.
Sent me in the backside of Upper Norfair.
Oof.
Mothrin just helping us get an extra missile.
Hopefully without speed, too, right?
Yeah, I don't think I had speed.
Of course not.
It wasn't very fun.
E-Tank, not the best thing, but it is good to see. There's nothing's worse than being like, oh, I can go all these places, except I'll die if I do a single thing wrong. That E-Tank's a little easier to breathe.
And with no power bombs, they don't have to worry about the side hoppers just yet.
Yeah. Billy Mays and Meme Route all shut down to them. And Old Mother Brain and 230 missiles.
This is a terrible infomercial. But wait, there's not more. Go to bed.
There's absolutely nothing for you here. Get out. It's not a very good salesman pitch. All right, well, let's go back up then. I mean, criteria, it's simple, it's comfortable, it's like home. I mean, it literally is Samus's home, isn't it? But like, it's kind of good that there's 0 majors left here because it's just so spread out to dig all the things. And it's like, yeah, we still need miners and they're probably going to dig what they can, but you wouldn't, if that was a 4 or a 5, it would be a lot more of a time sink, I think.
Yeah, and you'd absolutely need a couple power bombs to get through Gauntlet, or bombs or speed or something to find your way up top. So not seeing a whole lot in criteria isn't a bad thing.
Yeah.
Unless we switch to Lower Norfair and it says 5 or something. But
and East Meridia 6. And like everywhere else is 1 or 0, yeah. So you have to totally dig out entire areas just to get 1 major check. That's good fun. All right,
looks like with the supers, P12 is going to go over and check the portal that would normally be Wreck Ship or Red Bryn and see where that would bring him. Or no, I'm sorry. Wreck Ship is a powerbomb door, so he has to go south.
He can check the portal down. Yeah, that's literally the only thing he can do with no explosives to go left.
Well, he goes down. We'll get
both runners can do.
West Meridia check, see where that goes, and
all right.
unless if it is Red
West
Bryn,
Meridia.
Hey, it is Red Bryn. How about
With
that?
0. Ooh, this is
Nothing at
that's
Spazers.
fine.
Nothing at Alpha Power Bombs. But yeah, Red Bryn's kind of small. We're used to seeing 0 or 1 here.
Nothing nestled in X-ray. You got to worry about the whole seed until you can get it.
But hopefully, for the runners, they're gonna find some power bombs soon.
Oh, speaking of which, good commentators curse that.
Yeah, maybe I should start cheering for P-Toil so Crazy D can catch up a little bit.
Yeah, there you go. All right, we're gonna see what's over here in these 2 portals, maybe 3 portals with those power bombs. If he's gonna do the check here, yeah. P-Toil going up.
And Crazy D electing to climb Red Tower instead of going down. Oh, Upper Norfair.
6. That is a lot of majors.
And not a lot of health at the moment.
Yeah, not too many tanks, unless they're all sitting back in criteria. Missiles, our best friend. Ooh, it looks like Crazy Gamer is going to go down here and see Alpha Peebs. Still hasn't got those power bombs yet, so that makes sense. I would too.
I'm just glad no one's running the Ronald McDonald Sprite. The last one I did, AD ran that, and I had to talk about bacon McMuffins for about a half an hour. Because that's what missiles are called in that.
Oof. Okay, so this is kind of bad for Crazed because, like, is that door still a power bomb locked? I think it is, even in area. So
we
he's
can
got
check
no
what would
choice
normally be
but to go back up all the way to criteria.
Well, I think he can check the West Meridia portal.
Yeah, he could check the portals. Oh, right, and we don't know that it'll go back up to criteria. I forgot it was area for a second. Duh. Right. Oh, look at that gravity and Croc Escape. Yeah, he better hope these 2 portals take him somewhere good, because if it's like
Torian, perfect. Just finish the game. Right. You're gonna win, dude. Keep going.
Yeah, go. That was the end. That's hacks. Yeah, he better hope there's something good up here, or else he's gonna be resetting.
See what the Crate portal takes us to.
That was like the up-down choice with the highest repercussions. P-Toil found the power bombs at Spacer, and Crazed getting locked into Heated Room or Torian.
Yeah, I think you need at least 3 energies to get back to Bubble Mountain from there.
Yeah.
Or at least I need 3 E-tanks to get to Bubble Mountain from there. I don't know if that's like the the actual requirement or just because I'm not as great, but
I think the damage might be dialed down a little bit in these settings. I'm not sure.
I do think you're right, because I've ran some Dash, and Dash is a little bit more excessive on the heat damage.
Like vanilla heat damage, I think ticks a lot faster with no suits than what I've been seeing in practice seats.
I think Varia gives you a little bit of leeway there.
Yeah, but I'm sure someone in chat knows for certain.
Well, we have a little lull in the action. Big shout outs to Jestro Zooks doing tracking for us. Seems like he's tracking everything I commentate. Jestro, you make my life easy, man. Thank you so much.
I think Jestro's just been tracking like everything. I've seen him doing tons and tons of races, and always an awesome job. So thanks a lot for making this possible.
Yeah, these transitions are not very helpful. Oh, another Meridia gate.
West Meridia with 1. I mean, you could take the perilous journey over to one-way crab hole check. But P-Toil's not gonna have to worry about, because he's already got the power bombs, so he's not worried about going up and getting locked out the way that Crazed did.
He found his power bombs at Spacer, if I'm not mistaken. So
yeah,
if Crazy D can get down there, he'll at least feel a little more comfortable with his routing options.
Yeah. Well, the best thing about backtracking the way Craze is having to do right now is the thing where more or less the things that you want and where they are. So be a much more streamlined direct path for him to get back on track here down in Red Bryn.
Yeah, you can pass up on all those checks that you knew weren't very helpful.
Because so far those power bombs have really been the only progression in this seed. Like,
yeah, I haven't seen a seed like this yet. 10 minutes in, and the best item we have are peeps.
Yeah. And I mean, we got supers pretty early, but like we haven't really been locked out of areas like in you can get locked out in Green Bryn of like the bottom half if you don't have supers, and we haven't seen supers as a gate yet in this seed, and they already have them, so it's sort of irrelevant. But yeah, power bombs, as we saw on Craze's side, was definitely a gate, and it cost him that reset.
And Chad is correcting me already, which I do appreciate. Thank you, Chad. They said we found Morph Ball, and that was more of a joke. Like someone else said.
Oh, yeah, no.
But someone else said that we scouted Gravity down in Norfair, and that is also true. Just got to find another E-Tank to get around that way to check it out.
Need some way to...
Thank you, Old Man Sunshine. Well, I appreciate everyone in chat. You guys make commentating these a lot more fun. The back and forth is great. You can crack jokes at me any way you wish. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I hear other people talking trash about Twitch chat like it's so awful. My experience has been the exact opposite with Super Metroid community, at least. Like, I always think of chat as sort of like Mount Olympus, where some of the best people and some of the best players in the whole community always are there just to like chime in with information. So I'm very pro chat. At least
our SM community. I'm going to be very biased towards our SM community. We have a lot of great people, always willing to help out. And if you get Asder and Nevdi thrown into a chat together, they're going to be swinging back and forth with quips about this and that, and it's a good time.
It seems like everyone takes swings at Nevdi. I don't know what that's all about, but
Nevdi can take it. He has the confidence. Oh, Toasty's here. That'll work. What's up, Brendan Fraser? How you doing?
All right, P12. What are we going to do next, huh? No matter how early it is and how well you're doing in the actual seed, it always feels so bad to hit these spots that just sort of drag. Like, I'm sure P12 feels like he's gone through this red tower stuff like 30 times already, and it's just like backtracking up and down and up and down, and it can just feel like you're walking through molasses sometimes in these area seeds.
Oh, definitely, because he's found a route to progress, but it's through heated rooms, and he doesn't have the energy to progress.
Yeah.
So it's just like going back and forth trying to find something to help him out to anything, really, yeah. Now
he's got the ammo to at least dig some of criteria here, and there's not much in Red Bryn to dig out. All right, good. Crazed going down. And P12 has a lot more knowledge. Well, does he? I guess.
I think he has a few more portal.
Yeah, a few knowledges.
More. And he knows where gravity is. Crazed doesn't know that yet.
Don't skip Spazer.
Don't skip Spazer,
you're
Crazed.
Oh no, you're skipping Spazer. Don't do that. Go back. Oh, thank you. That was good.
He heard us 10 minutes ago. Good.
Yeah, I sent my good vibes through time. We're getting a 230 check over here. Not going to be anything exciting, but it's going to be ammo. I think P12 is hoping for some more peebs to do a gauntlet check. Looking at all the places where they would have been locked behind explosives is probably a good... the game's going to put them in places where you couldn't get them early.
Yeah, if you don't have morph ball bombs, you need at least 2 power bombs or 2 power bomb packs to go through there and check it. Even though there's not anything major up there, which everyone knows at this point, but
yeah,
still, any extra ammo for progression, for a crystal flash to get through something, this seed has not been kind yet.
No, this seed has been very withholding. Oh, I thought P12. Well, I guess yeah, with no majors, you could kind of get an extra power bomb from those guys that grab you. I forget what they're called, and scout the two miners that would be at the back of Gauntlet. But not really a reason to. I don't think the extra power bomb would have been nice, especially going down here.
Yeah, now Craze is going to find at least where Gravity Suit is.
Yeah.
Hopefully, if he checks the bottom door.
It's a pretty quick check. I would hope so. Just for the knowledge, it's worth it in the full.
Sometimes it just escapes your brain, though, man. Like my first race last week, apart from the Lewis script stuff I had to go through, the game was going okay, and I forgot to check high jump, and that's where my gravity was, and I didn't find it till way late.
Right, yeah, I remember that. I think they were both at high jump.
Which I had never seen before in a multi-world.
That's why I remembered it, because it was so wild. Spazer, good times. At least we got a beam. I memes are all fun and good, but at this point, I would take the extra damage.
Yeah, I mean, the seed's not giving you anything else. Might as well take whatever it gives you.
Yeah, right? You'd be afraid to not take it. Maybe the seed would be like, all right, well, maybe you don't want any more minors then. Or majors. Yeah.
Turning all these blue doors to gray doors. What do you think about that? Yeah.
Tried to give you spring ball. Tried to give you... Oh, P12. That stupid side hopper.
Oh, the side hoppers are brutal in early game.
Oh, no. Did
one
you
hit 80
for a while?
Well, even though we're 16 minutes in, even if he didn't save at all, both runners have about 4 minutes worth of knowledge, so it's not like either one of them would be done for at this point if they died.
And that death for Crazed Gamer, even though he had to redo the blueprint or whatever, like he ended up getting the knowledge from the top and then the knowledge from the bottom, and I think P12 did it the other way around. So it actually didn't hurt him as much as I thought it was going to at first, because like they were both sort of got the knowledge,
Yeah, this is actually just kind of a save scum reset for P12.
Right.
I think all he's missing is a missile pack I think it was a missile pack is all he got from all that. So he got his knowledge, he got his portals, and this isn't really going to hurt because neither runner has found anything yet. And I can't even think of where something is.
I was going to say, the way this seed is, knowledge is actually more valuable because it's not giving you any items. So really the only way to progress is to know where to sort of bang your head up against next.
Oh, he did lose his map collection. That map is now blue instead of pink, so that is pretty tragic.
Yeah.
Gotta agree there.
Nice E-tank. I would be happy to see that. Especially with all those items in Upper Norfair. You want to get at least 1 or 2 more if you can. 2 at ship.
Forgotten Highway.
Not the way you'd prefer to go. It's not the preferred highway.
Nor is it the remembered one. I think a couple people in this league know about that highway, but not many.
They don't call it the Pog Highway. They don't call it the race winner. They call it Forgotten for a reason. And back we go, back through criteria again for P12.
And here's our 9th climb between both runners. We're getting very, very good at it.
Yeah. Crazed getting all that red Bryn info.
And I'm not making fun of either runner here. It's just it's been one of those seeds.
No, it's the seed. Yeah, absolutely. It's been the most withholding seed. Just like
you want to play Super Metroid? No, forget you.
It's just not giving him anything, and so they're both having to traverse these huge areas back and forth, and
they both found an idea of progression in Upper Norfair.
Yeah,
neither has the energy yet. Maybe P12 finally does with the reserve, but
just this tantalizing 6. And you know one of those is gravity. So gravity plus 5 other possibly delicious majors. You know, could be everything you want right there.
Yeah.
You just got to find the 4 E-tanks or whatever that you need to get there.
And I think both runners at this point are feeling like they're way behind. But
yeah,
they're really not.
Good. No one feels good with this kind of a seed at this point, where it's just like blocking you everywhere. Who wants to go through criteria 10 times or red Bryn up and down 3 times? Like, no one.
Yeah, I think the only play at this point is for P-Toil to find the Upper Norfair portal and just give it a try. Yeah, that's what he's doing. Okay. Baser is a top 6 beam. I 100% agree. It might even be 5th, but that's a tough call. We'll get an ice check. I don't think we've seen this, or no.
Oh, P-Toil is going to go get revenge on the side hoppers.
They stole his baseball cards, man. He's mad.
The best revenge is living well, and that's what he did. He lived well through the assault here.
Give me back my rookie Jeter.
First as a tank, and then as like a sleek mock baller, you know? Like that was the way to show those side hoppers like that P-Toil's living well. Yeah, now here's Crazed doing exactly what P-Toil did a minute ago. It's like, where else can I check? There's got to be something down here, right? And if he keeps going, he'll get that E-tank, which is probably the best thing you're going to get out of criteria at this point.
Yeah, second power bomb tank is still being evasive, so we can't even check Gauntlet. No morph ball bombs.
The thing is, with 3 power bombs, he could go do Billy Mays and then not get the E-tank that he doesn't know is there. So, and that might be more tempting. It's 2 checks, but
that's true.
You might also be just praying this is a power bomb pack here too. So and I don't know if Crazed checked meme route before, but I don't think. I hope he realizes he doesn't have the power bombs to get back, because you have to have 2 to get back.
Yeah, and this is one of the Meridia portals. No, this is backside of Red
Yeah,
Shift, right.
So he's... Oh, no, kill one of the crabs. Kill one of the crabs.
Yeah, the crabs, drop them.
Before you get killed by the side hoppers, you know. I think he's realizing. Yeah.
Like, oh, no.
Don't get side hopped. Yeah, get the crab. Yeah, crab it.
All right, here's our heat run in Lower Norfair.
I would maybe get 1 or 2 more, actually, but... Oh, yeah, no one checked crab hole. Diggy dang. I think I commentaried one of your races. Mentioned in chat, that's a great point. Crab hole could be the way. Could be a nice clean path to Green Bryn.
P-Toil made it to Bubble Mountain, but
ooh, nice.
31 energy to get to the refill area is not even doable, I don't think, unless you're Zost.
Ooh, there's
but
ways.
Even then, that'd be tough.
Yeah, and it's not fun trying to farm like just enough to get to the refill, even in this room. Like,
but I think that's his only option at this point.
Yeah, down here is a better way to go, because those stupid waivers or whatever, they give you 20 all the time when you don't need it, and then the moment you try to farm there, it's just like 5, 5, 5. Oh yeah, oh you got it. Nice.
And he found Wave Beam. I didn't see exactly where he picked up Wave Beam, but
it was that ammo that's right at the bottom of Green Bryn or a Bubble Mountain, the free item miner that's right there. Where P-Toil just re-entered. Boom. Yeah, 173. That's enough.
So Zost, it's actually possible to get up to that refill at 31 health, the speed bug refill.
All right, we got to do this really obnoxious 2-room wall jump to get up.
With a frame perfect second pause, maybe. Okay. So if you're like Zost or Zenny or Behemoth or Oats or something, maybe you can do it. But other than that, you might want to find a different option. But he found just enough health to refill, and now he's up here checking these majors, and Upper Norfair's full of them. So
yeah,
we're finally at progression.
I'm
sure he'd like some more health though, because running up and down speed room with only 2 tanks is again very, very tight.
Just one reserve, right? I didn't see.
Yeah, just one is all I saw. Like, he'll barely make it.
Ooh, but that's a good prize if you can get out alive with it. It's been not too many power bombs in this seed. Oh, look at that.
Ball. There we go. Game over. Still mode now.
Just spring ball through Upper Norfair. Is he gonna?
Because he's one power bomb short of.
Oh
no!
Oh man! Almost so close. Yeah, this, like we were talking about the damage reduction. It must be because I don't think you can do speed without speed on 2 tanks.
Yeah, I think vanilla that's too much, and dash would kill you way faster too.
From what I remember, I think it's 4 with no speed, 2 with speed each direction, or maybe no, it's 4 to get both ways. Maybe I don't remember.
I think it's a tank and a half one way with no speed.
Yeah.
So you can't mess up any movement with 2 tanks and a reserve at full.
Right. And Crazy Gamer getting that Spazer, the real prize of the seed so far. Space laser. It's very futuristic. Oh, yeah. Alright, what we got at Wave? Let's see. Upper Norfair is supposed to be chock full of goodies. Let's see some more goodies. That's not a goodie. That's an OKE at best.
And it's only okay because they haven't found charge. Otherwise, 25 is plenty. What is this? Oh my goodness, really?
No.
Oh, this seed is such a troll.
So what's left even to check? So we know Spring Ball is at Ice. Gravity was at Croc Escape, so that's 2 of the 6.
I thought Spring Ball was at Speed.
Oh, right. No, sorry. Oh, what was at Ice? Nothing? Because Crazy Gamer was just there. Oh, Spazer, wasn't it?
Yeah,
right.
Spazer,
Spring Ball, and Gravity are 3. Croc Gate was checked. Yeah, Gravity's there. P-Toil checked it earlier. And yeah, so we know Gravity, Spring, and Spazer are here, and there's 3 more. What even is left other than Cathedral that hasn't been checked? Oh, and Wave, right? I forgot Wave. 2 more.
Well, wasn't Wave just missiles?
Wave was at the missiles. So yeah, that's 4 of the 6. There's 2 more. Oh, at Reserve, right? I forgot Reserve. Reserve and I don't think Cathedral was checked. I thought I saw someone complaining about that in chat.
And they don't have bombs, so they'd have to do a nice little deboost jump at the top of Bubble Mountain to get to the reserve location. Unless there's another way, because they don't have high jump either.
So yeah, reserve and cathedral. So that's 4 checks, and 2 of them are majors.
Oh yeah, spring ball jump. I already forgot about that. But I thought P-Toil died without getting back with spring ball. So we just left it there.
Oh yeah, maybe so. Yeah, I don't think he went all the way back to speed.
Oh, there we go. There's an SD boost.
That's fine. This is
and there's
fine.
high jump.
Hey, look at that. I would be tempted to jump back down and save because I know I could jump back up with the boots real easy.
Yeah, I think I might do the same thing with this kind of health.
2 tanks, yeah.
Oh, there we go. He got
3
paid off
tanks.
for his courage.
And more power bombs. Definitely want those.
So now with those power bombs, if I was P-Toil, I think I would go back down the speed tunnel again, grab the 3rd power bomb pack so I can crystal flash, and also get a spring ball just for fun.
Yeah.
And for spring ball jumps because we don't have any suits yet. I mean, that spring ball jump can get him gravity.
No matter what you think of that. Oh, that's a really good point. Yeah. With the boots and the spring ball, like, yeah, that's probably what P-Toil's thinking right now.
Although actually with the boots, I don't think you need spring ball jump to get the gravity. I think you can just jump up there.
Oh yeah,
with a nice little wall jump off the side of the. Oh okay. Yeah, maybe you do need speed.
I thought you needed, but I could be wrong.
Okay, but definitely with high jump and spring ball, you can do it.
Yeah, but you didn't go get the spring ball.
But you didn't go back and get it yet.
Okay, so chat saying P-Toil can short charge it. Do they have
speed though?
Speed? No. Yeah. That would be nice.
I mean, I can hop in right now and use my space jump to get it, but I don't have that.
Right. Someone can loan me their space jump. I'll just check that item real quick.
Yeah, who else is racing? Maybe I can borrow it from their seed.
I mean, and that's another thing, this seed, like, both runners have got to be looking at it's like 31 minutes in and like not even a whiff of a boss. Oh, there's bombs.
There's bombs.
That's the other one. All right. So the 6 are gravity, bombs, high jump, wave, spring ball, and spazer. Bombs. I mean, bombs is a way up to the gravity suit, if nothing else.
And there's very little energy, so I think with all that, the best option would be going to the backside of Forgotten Highway to get in the wrecked ship. Because with no ice and no grapple and only high jump, you wouldn't want to go Meridia. I mean, I guess you could, but
yeah.
I don't know. I'm just glad this isn't my seed. That's all I gotta say.
Well, yeah. This is one of those seeds, though, where, it equalizes some of the, the differential between different runners, where this is just one of those seeds where it's like anyone could get a lucky break at any moment and be off. Right? I think it's going to be P-Toil because P-Toil knows where that gravity is and is getting what he needs to be able to get there. But like if either one of them can just break out with some progression and get into some new areas and then start cashing in on all the stuff we need to see, like ice and speed and Varia and whatnot.
Oh no, he fell through.
Again.
Unfortunate wave shot broke the block and made him fall through.
Oof, yeah, that sucks.
Correct. I don't think we've found speed anywhere yet.
No, yeah, I don't remember seeing speed at all. No speed, no beams other than wave and spazer. No Varia, no screw or space jump.
And the only way to get gravity is to get out of the speed room with the spring ball alive.
Yeah. Or get those bombs, I guess. They might
Or
have
the
enough
bombs,
tanks
yeah.
to do that now. P12 should. With boots and bombs. It would just suck though with this low energy to like make the bomb jump, and then you still got to get out because the gravity doesn't really help you with the heat very much. I know it's quick, but you got to factor it in.
Yeah. P12 skipping the power bomb tank, the crystal flash. So he's gonna have to rely on a pause buffer.
Yeah.
Or no, he's good now. Oh no, he did it again.
Oof.
Okay, he's good now.
But he had some in his reserves this time too. So it's a little less scary.
And we haven't even seen a boss portal yet.
No. I mean, we're looking for Kraid for sure, but you know.
Yeah, they have.
We saw a wrecked ship, but not the fun way.
It looks like we'll be getting a croc check now.
Well,
I don't.
Croc door check.
The croc door check, yeah.
Yeah. Boing, boing. I like that bounce P12 is doing over the lava.
Oh, there's the fun way.
There we go. The good way, yeah. With 2 items. Hopefully Varia's right here at the bottom here. And then the other one's in spooky missiles. That's what I always hope for. Yeah, don't turn that away. That's going to help you get that gravity.
I'm just imagining being either one of these runners right now thinking, man, how far behind am I? When really, neither one of you are that far back.
No. They're both still, you know, trying to break out of this little maze that the seed has created for the start of the game. Simo, I don't believe that any of them did the fall through checks. We were talking about someone could have checked crab hole, and I don't believe we've seen that. Yeah, I would be starting to wonder that a little bit myself.
We're going to see Billy Mays now, I think.
Yeah.
He's probably hoping for some power bombs so he can go check through Norfair.
There we go. Spring ball to gravity. Now that is a nice get for P12. That's going to help break this open for sure. Wait, why are you going that way? I guess he wants to go that way.
Maybe back to the croc door to deal.
I keep overestimating the heat damage. I'm like, oh, well, no, because like he still had a whole tank, you know, and still got reserves.
And even though I know it's full area rando, I keep forgetting, like, no, do you want to go the other way? But no, you don't, because the portal changed.
Awesome. Wait, that was great. Good gravity.
And no power bombs up at Billy Mays. That's a feels bad, man.
Or tanks, yeah. That's a real bad, real feels bad. All right, so this is going to be tougher for Crazed Gamer to claw back now that P12 has got boots and gravity and a much nicer beam. Wave beam is like 7 or 8. Pea shooter is 2 or 3 at best in terms of beam awesomeness.
And taking a smart safety save with only 70 health.
Yeah.
At least we'll finally see a boss 40
There
minutes
we
in.
go. Yeah, they're vanilla, so we know which one.
Yeah. And again, not the runner's fault we haven't seen a boss for this long.
Hey, it's the seed. All right, let's boss. Let's boss the boss around. I never thought of that. Zost mentioning in chat that draining the reserve can avoid double hits from Phantom because you can get messed over during the refill animation.
Yeah, that's a smart move. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. Gotta love that big ammo collection like that, and when you get that shot on Phantom with all the flames in one spot, it's like, that feels good.
And he's almost done with him. There he goes.
Boom. Dead boss. The first boss down on the board for either runner at 40 minutes. What a seed.
The ultimate jet seed.
So jet. My hair's flying back. This is so jet. I don't have any room for my legs. Yeah, Spirit Airlines jet seed.
They also lost your baggage. I'm sorry.
The baggage was full of power bombs and E-tanks. No, that is probably what happened. All the major items were headed to be spread out and distributed nicely. Oh, there's one of our two. And they all ended up in Upper Norfair, you know. Just got lost.
And X-ray will go
X-ray
nicely.
go mode.
X-ray will go nicely with the spring ball.
X-ray go mode. X-ray all those wave beams for a really fun microwave experience.
Yeah, Zost, if you spring ball X-ray jump into Mother Brain's head, you do like 4,000 damage, right? Is that the strat? Or did that one get patched out?
If you spring ball into the Golden Four statues, you can knock all the gems out of their eyes, and then her super secret hack.
And then you just need 3 more of the Chaos Emeralds to bring Sonic back to life.
Sounds right. I don't know enough about Chaos Emeralds to dispute it. So.
Well, I was gonna call them
look at
Dragon
that.
Balls, but they don't even look like Dragon Balls.
That's a good one. That's a good get. Slightly better than the X-ray with no charge and no plasma, but you know.
But at least P12 finally has a loadout to do something with.
Would you even finish checking the top of ship here? I guess maybe he's just going to use it to exit faster instead of jumping over all the puddles. Because I mean, I would just be like, I'm out.
I would leave too, because I would think I'd be at least 10 minutes behind here, even though he's
Right.
10 minutes ahead at the moment.
Well, that's good. And grab those supers on the way out. But I mean, ammo's not so bad for only one boss down. 4 tanks is probably enough for P12 to finish the game even. And yeah, I mean, it's just a hunt for Varia now.
Yep, Varia are a whole mess of E-tanks.
Which is not looking very likely, considering all the checks we've had. And they've got, what, 4? P12's got 4. Crazed has got 2.
So he's going to want to find his way to Meridia and Fine progression there.
Yeah.
Hopefully Varia's down in Meridia and not in Lower Norfair.
I'm with Simo on this. What they said in the chat was like that jump down to Crab Hole was probably something really like Green Bryn or nicer Upper Norfair portal, or have we seen all the Upper Norfair portals at this point? But anyway, there's probably something really, and Varia might just be sitting out there, and that was available from like, you know, minute 5. All right. Oof, and Cray's taking another death in the Upper Norfair heated room. With 2 tanks, it's like so brutal to try to get even anywhere.
Yeah, you can't make too many movement errors with only 2 tanks.
Oh, where's P-Toil going on? We saw this. Okay, yeah. I don't remember where. Go check, oh, he's going to get to the side over here. Nice.
Well, that was nicely timed.
I want to see the other, I want to see Crab Hole. Yes. I think that's where P-Toil is going. Alright, if this is Green Bryn, I'm gonna laugh.
Alright, what is it? Yep.
There was the whole time.
Alright, Simo wins.
Simo is the winner of this seed. GG Simo. How does it feel to win a match you weren't even running in?
So guys, we'll be bringing Simo in just a minute for an interview.
Yeah. It was a very big upset when both teams running lost to Simo in chat. Yeah. Oh, and there's a good East Meridian one. With speed, can check the 2 items here.
I want to know what the one major was in Green Bryn.
Varia, probably. Sitting out right beside Charge. Because it was just there the whole time, and then they could have been doing all that Upper Norfair in like 5 minutes.
Like, yeah, I wasn't even hiding. I was just sitting here waiting for you.
Yeah.
Told me to wait at the
that's my guess.
Pink Bryn bus stop. I'm right here. Been waiting for 40 minutes.
So I've definitely had seeds that were like this, that there was just like one path, or it was one really convoluted path. But like I wonder, is there a lesson in this where like if you start a seed and you start to feel trapped in the maze like these 2 runners were for the first 20 minutes or so, it's like might be worth to look at your map and be like, am I overlooking something? You know, just take a second, and you know, because if either of them had that, you know, moment of clarity, which is much harder in the moment, granted, but like that, like Simo had, saying like, I would maybe check that, like things could be looking a lot different at this point. Yes, Crazed made it to the farm spot. You're almost there. You're almost home. Just don't do the angle down with wave plasma, please. All right, we got another boss. Now we're ready to boss it up. We're bossing it all around. Got bosses up and down all over the place.
No, I just want shrimp because I skipped dinner.
Nice. Oh yeah, Crazed Gamer getting that wave beam. It's a good upgrade.
Almost down. That was a weird swoop. I haven't seen that one in a while.
Nice. Blue suit. Is it going to be a spike suit? Ooh, I believe it is. Nice. Gonna give us that space check.
Dragon's hiding a missile.
Womp womp. I would like a hack version that does the fanfare music and all trombones whenever it's just a missile.
I agree. Maybe we can talk Kip and the team into putting that into the next dash upgrade. If all you find is a missile, it just goes. Wah, wah. I was just thinking Price is Right. Thank you, Jestro. I was thinking like, let's make a deal. I'm like, no, it's not let's make a deal. What is it? Jestro coming in clutch again.
Yeah. And then it's got that sad deflation sound at the end. That's how it feels. Blast into a room. Here's my progression. Missile. Oh no. Oh, I hate that slow speed. The sand speed trap. That's always a good time.
I saw Eddie do that in the lava room. Right outside of getting speed booster one time. He still won though, so I guess it didn't matter. But
I've done it a few times just by accident, trying to do something dumb in the area there right after Batoon, and it's like it just always makes me laugh to see it because it looks like she's trying so hard and it's just so slow. E-Tank.
I'm gonna be like Samus, it's okay, it's just a bad day. You know, get some good sleep, we'll try again tomorrow. Get back to training, it's fine.
Alright. We gonna get some sandpit checks or nah? Probably not. There's quick resets. I wouldn't put it past this seed to have Varia there. Okay, no, this is smart. Yeah, check the easier stuff first. Like I said, I think Varia's gonna be just sitting right here. There it is. Dude, I told you. I told you. Yeah, it's just sitting right there.
Yep. Okay. Simo definitely won this seed.
Yep. That was the play the whole time, from like 5 or 10 minutes in. And then that Varia would have made Upper North Fair and nothing. And then they would have had their gravity. And then boom, seed's over.
What's the name of Simo's team again? I gotta look it up. You gotta put an extra W on their record. That was just a quick win by them.
For sure. Now with high jump, speed, Varia, gravity, like there's pretty much nowhere P-Toil can't get to.
Oh, he's on the Chicago Bullies. Okay, Bullies are now 3-0. Only played 2 games. Good job, guys. Oh, Zosty, come on, you wouldn't be worried. You're the only person in the whole league that killed 6 bosses on 1 run so far. Everything will be fine.
Yeah, and Crazed didn't get a 3rd powerbomb pack here, which is unfortunate. Just this 2nd, or else he would be able to Crystal Flash here. That would be nice. Because I think when P-Toil was here, he had found a second pack. Because you were talking about how P-Toil turned it down.
Oh yeah, the power bomb pack right outside the speed room.
Yeah, that's where Crazed is now, and he grabbed it. Oh come on! Oh, this
Oh no!
Yeah, I don't know. I think
Pause.
Yeah. That's brutal. Yeah, with no tanks, these upper Norfair runs were so just, you had to be just like precise to get like, the progression that P-Toil did out of it.
Yeah, even with the extra damage resistance and randomizer, 2 tanks to check all that, it's really brutal.
Yeah.
You can't be missing almost any inputs. And I had a seed that I forgot to check crab hole as well a couple of days ago for practice, and now I'm wondering if that was my progression too.
Yeah, probably so. Back out the crab hole. And
we're still looking for Craig's warehouse.
And I think P-Toil saw this plasma up here. He's probably gonna. I would grab it. On my way back up through. Which looks like exactly what he's doing. Yeah, we didn't see a ton of checks in Green Bryn. I wonder if there was any power bombs in that section, because I think... Well, no, they could have got power bombs from the Spazer. That's right, before they even did any of that.
There might have been.
Yeah.
There might have been, because Green Bryn only had one major, and it was Varia.
Because, I was just thinking, if they'd got to Green Bryn before they had power bombs, like it could have screwed everything up.
Oh yeah.
But they could have gotten the power bombs from Spazer before doing that. Because it wasn't hard for them. They got to Spazer check pretty early.
Well, P-Toil finding some more power bombs, but now no longer cares for them.
Don't need them anymore. Got enough.
He's thinking, where were you 30 minutes ago?
Yeah. And they're like, we were here in Lower Norfair where you couldn't go. What's in jail? What's in the jail? Another Varia suit. Oh no, wait, that's Space Jump. It gives you health back when you're in the heated rooms. The second Varia.
With 2 on at the same time, it actually adds to it.
Yeah, it just gives you health back the same as it would drain it without.
That's giving me ideas for like a Metroid RPG. Would you like to sell your gravity suit for a second Varia?
Yeah, right.
Time in Lower Norfair?
That'd be fun. I'd play that.
I mean, you don't want to visit Meridia because that's going to suck, but Lower Norfair will be a breeze.
Well, if anyone does this ROM hack idea with the double Varia, just call it the incompetent suit, and I'll be cool. It would be fun if it was, if you did have an incompetent suit that just randomly pressed buttons for you, so it just made you mess up all your strats. That would be fun.
You know, you're spitting a lot of good ideas here. I would write these down and try and make some money off of them later, but you're giving them all away for free.
Yeah, I always do that.
IP will be holding a seminar after the interviews for new ROM hack ideas. You're free to stick around.
Being IP, I'm full of good IP. Get it? Right. All right. Through the door, on to Lower Norfair. On to Riddles McGee, our favorite space pelican. And Craze is getting his first boss down here with Fantoon. I hope.
I hope he's close. But his health is close too.
Yeah. He's almost so close. Could have ended it right away. Maybe get some health out of these flames. Wave is nice in this fight. Oh yeah, that health is much, very much welcome. There we go.
And he's down, and Ridley's about to get started.
One boss dead, another lives, but not for long.
What you want, Rodney? About 15 bacon McMuffins. Oh, sorry, wrong seed. AD's game is over already.
Nice. A nip there on Ridley. No charge yet anywhere. P-Toil's nearing decent ammo territory. Not quite there yet, but... got speed for Zeb Skip at least. With no ice in sight either.
Well, at least he has just enough ammo left for Kraid. That's the real important thing here.
Yeah. Don't want to face Kraid under ammoed.
Need at least 25 and 35 to go in that fight.
Think about how different that fight would be, though, if you had to, like, the Metroid Dread Kraid takes so much damage. If you had to shoot that many missiles at Super Metroid Kraid, it would be, like, maybe a little bit harder of a fight.
Yeah, possibly. Although, even in Metroid Dread, I think there's a workaround. If you get power bombs, you can take them out with, like, 2 power bombs.
Yeah, there's a couple of different quick kills in Dread for Kraid, but
I
you still have to go through the first
added
phase. Yeah, but you still have to go through the first phase, which you have to hit them with like 20 missiles or something crazy.
I don't think either runner has found where Kraid's located yet in this seed, but they're running out of portals, so I'm sure they have an idea.
Well, I'm thinking about I think of Wrecked Ship and Lower Norfair and East Meridia. I think of them as the tubes of the area map, right? Because they have one in, one out. And those tubes can be stitched together in a really unpleasant combination where, like, the exit to one Lower Norfair goes to Wrecked Ship, and the other Wrecked Ship goes to East Meridia. The other East Meridia goes to Torian or Croc or something dumb like that, right? Like, and I know we saw both Wrecked Ships. We saw
Torian.
We might have seen both or did we see both Meridias? East Meridias. I know we saw the good entrance. I couldn't remember if we saw the bad one or not.
I think we just saw one of them.
Oh, there's charge.
Oh, there's charge. No ammo hunt needed.
Done. Seed over. Right.
He's probably very happy to see that after how the beginning of the seed played out.
Yeah. Gotta get Kraid now. But yeah, so I wonder, that's probably why P-Tool is going this way, because this is one of the tubes. And either he definitely knows Kraid is on the other end of it, or it's like, don't want to leave here without knowing for sure it's not.
Because there's only like 2 other options, I think, at this point.
Right. Yeah. All right. Where does this go?
And there it is.
Yep. See, yeah, he may have known. I'm not tracking the map, so I have no idea how many portals are known or not known to P-Toll at this point. But yeah, it's either he knew or he, like I said, just didn't want to leave without knowing for sure it's not. But it is, so great. Get it over with, and then go do Lower Norfair again.
Yeah.
No big deal. It's just the most damaging part of the entire world here, but yeah, no big deal.
I think next time I commentate, though, I'm going to grab a map and mark down where things actually go, so it'll be easier for me to talk about it. Because by the end of the seed, I forget about half of them.
Someone in chat saying we know Kraid has to have ice, but I don't know if P-Toll is even going to bother looking for it, because he skipped the back of Kraid.
Yeah, with how this has gone, he probably still thinks he's
Yeah.
possibly behind.
Right, yeah.
So he's like, forget it, I'll just powerbomb all the Metroids.
Yeah, but that's time lost too, though. You know, that's the balance.
The OBJ's okay thing is when Odell Beckham Jr. joins the chat to approve of our run. He's pretty busy, but with it being the off season, he has time to do that. Oh, that objective. Yes, it's the 4 bosses. My bad. Yeah, it's the 4 bosses. Kraid, Fantoon, Dragon, Ridley. OBJ okay means one of them just died.
I think that changed when they started with the objective mode. Varia has a objective mode where you can do things other than kill the 4 bosses to open Torian, and the code probably requires it to always be there, so that in a vanilla game they just make the 4 bosses be the 4 objectives. So it's probably just easier for them to put it on all of the seeds.
Yeah, it is a dumb feature because, you know, if it's during the middle of football season, OBJ's not going to have time to come by and check off your progression while you're playing, so you're not going to be able to play Super Metroid from September to January. It would be rough. Oh, we're talking about the other thing. My bad. Alright, well, P-Toil is now finally almost out of Lower Norfair, and I think he knows where the Torian portal is, because I think both the runners found that pretty early on.
Yeah, I think so too. Valiant effort by Crazed Gamer. The seed was so brutal in the early stages, so withholding, and you know, he's getting there. He's getting through it the same way, you know, Crazed did. But it's just after that brutal start, P-Toil broke it out with that gravity suit, and it's just been able to jet since then. Really just show off some really great movement and just fly through these areas and kill bosses, skip checks like they're nothing. Just get it done.
Absolutely. Definitely a great effort from both of them. Rando's just gonna rando sometimes.
Yeah.
And there's nothing you can do about it at the beginning. Yeah, gravity. Once he found enough energy to get gravity, then he was in the zone at that point.
Yep. It was, like I was saying before, like the one thing that just breaks the seed open, and it was that gravity, because then it just allowed to, you know, do that crab check with ease or without worrying about getting locked out, and get that Varia, and then boom, off to the races. Even pick up a charge along the way because you need to check the other end of Lower Norfair to get Kraid.
Yeah, so Kraid, this was a coward seat for Kraid. He was hiding behind everything he could hide behind. Hey, Ridley, could you, like, take my front door entrance and then put your entire world right behind it, and I'll sit in the basement. You just wait.
Nice guy, Ridley.
I don't want Samus to find me.
It's just like, yeah, okay, whatever. Tell mom I'm helping you out, though.
Don't have to give you a ride to the bowling alley again with your friends.
She got mad at me and turned into a big dinosaur and started throwing ketchup at me, and the last time I went, I was jerked to you, so let her know that I was cool this time. We got some dead Metroids going on in Powerbomb Town over here on P12 side.
Plenty of Powerbomb ammo to finish them off.
I wonder what the average time difference is between an ice and a Powerbomb's Torian for like most runners. I wonder what the time difference is there, because
I think it would add probably 10 seconds of room at least.
So like 40 seconds maybe, and like door transitions are like what, 7? So that's like 2 door transition checks might be worth doing to look for ice to avoid this. But past that, you'd just be faster to just powerbomb.
That's my guess, but I haven't gone into the practice hack and time these things. I just know that ice is faster and better. I don't know how much faster, but
I'm just kind of thinking out loud about it because someone in chat seemed very confident that we knew for sure ice was at Kraid. And if I knew ice was at Kraid, I would probably check for it even in P12's position.
No, they were definitely right, because bombs were in Cathedral and Spazer was at the ice area.
Oh, right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense now that I look at the tracker.
P12 knew that, so I think he just decided, I'm probably behind, I gotta get out of here.
Right.
Even though he's not behind, but especially so awful the first 35-40 minutes that
especially with Wave though, those 3 checks in Kraid are pretty quick, and that's what I was wondering. I would think that the time you would save from the ice might be a wash with those checks, so it might be worth doing.
That's a good point. Yeah, so
but I don't know.
It depends if he found it on the first door transition or the second, and then he has to wait for the fanfare.
Right, yeah.
So
I
guess
that too, yeah.
So if he found it on the second door transition and the fanfare, that's what, already 25 to 30 seconds. So I think at that point he's like, whatever, I'm just gonna powerbomb him. So
probably so.
Yeah, that's a good point, but that makes sense to me now that I think about it.
Yeah. Me too. Good old-fashioned ammo zebs. With that charge, doesn't matter, no big deal. No one wants to go back and refill missiles.
And you even get to save 15 supers for the end of Mother Brain here. As soon as she starts serving up the ketchup, nope, you just eat 15 of these and I'll see you next mission.
Nice try, Mother Brain. Oh, she's trying to pull some crap with that onion ring French fry combo there.
Like, you only get one in an actual meal combo. Don't be lying to me now.
Ooh. Don't take another ketchup, P12.
Very nicely done.
Yeah.
Yeah, that first ketchup's always tricky, where you are on your jump, not knowing if it's coming up, down, or right down the middle.
She wasn't being particularly aggressive, but she was throwing out some tricky curveball type combinations there. Like, there was a couple times where P-Toll had to seriously do some gymnastics to not take extra damage. She's
Oh, for
not,
sure.
not always that way.
Her onion rings were almost out of date. She was throwing those out real quick. Like, these are going to go bad if I don't sell them.
Like a Sunday night convenience store. Tossing out old onion rings.
Convenience store by my house has a bunch of raccoons that live by the dumpster. They can't wait for the old onion rings, man.
Probably a pretty good place to live if I was a raccoon.
Yeah, I'd definitely be hanging out with them if I was.
Like the Raccoon Social Center. Oh, and check this out. The baby Metroid is giving P-Toil his health back. That's incredible. What a friendly Metroid.
The other Metroid that was this big took all of our health. This is weird.
I wonder if they know each other.
Maybe they went to different schools together.
Metroid High.
Here at Metroid High, we really hope the Metroid won't die.
It's like a new show on what is that called?
On the CW?
CW, right.
Used to be the WB. Like
WB, that's what I was thinking, right? But I was like, oh no, that's not what it's called anymore, is it? Alright, Mother Brain, go away. We're all tired of you at this point. With your big drama cutscene and everything.
At least the cutscene in the very randomizer is a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
But yeah, a little less Mother Brain screaming. No one's gonna complain about that.
Alright, let's get out of here. It's time I finish blowing up my home planet. Let's go. Nice blue bomber.
Before we bring the runners in for a interview, just want to shout them out real quick.
Yeah, absolutely.
This was not a nice seed, but neither one of them quit. They kept going. Please give them a follow. Crazy Gamer and P-Toil. It was a lot of fun. We'll be talking to him in a minute. And big shout outs to Jestro Zooks, best tracker in the business. And
Jestro.
And a thank you to Incompetent Perfectionist for doing this with me today. Had a lot of fun.
Thank you too. Yeah, thanks for jumping on here with me as well. Always a good time. And get
Always
your GGs ready for
and
P-Toil.
Big shout out to chat, because you guys make this even more fun. Get to talk with you guys all the time. So GG's P-Toil.
GG. All right. Good game. And yeah, it looks like Crazed Gamer is gonna give us a forfeit here. Can't say as I blame him. Is with struggling to find a way to that gravity at this point. Still waiting for that break open. And yeah. But it looks like we
P-Toil.
Yeah.
GG's P-Toil.
Hey, thanks.
Man, what a seed.
That was an easy one, right? That was easy, huh?
Yeah, dude, I breezed through that.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Yeah. And I spent way too much time in Norfair there. It just, time flew by. I was just trying to do those hell runs. I looked at the timer. I'm like, whoa, it's like 30, 40 minutes have passed already. How much time have I been here?
Yeah. That's what I was saying earlier, is anytime you go back and forth through one or two areas over and over and you look down and the clock says 30 minutes, that is not a good feeling, even if you're the one who's currently ahead, as you'd have no way to know. But still, it just never feels good to be in that position. And that seed was so withholding. So withholding.
That big 6, though, in the corner was so tempting. Like, you knew you had to be in Norfair. That was the place to be.
Yeah.
Especially seeing the gravity suit down there.
Well,
yeah, you
P-Toil,
can't get away from an area that says 6.
You officially won the race, P-Toil, but we decided we had to give the win to Simo in
And the
chat.
Chicago Bullies.
Yeah, because Simo came out with the wisdom about, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes before you guys got there to check Crab Hole and said it would be a path to Green Bran. And that's sort of how it happened, isn't it?
And it was where Varia was, just chilling.
Just sitting out in the open the whole time, hanging out.
So that's what the logic was. I see.
Anyway, yeah, good fun with the forced one-way water trap logic, quote unquote. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, after you got your gravity though, Pito, how were you feeling about the seed? Because that's where it seemed to change.
Yeah, at that point, the world was more. I could actually go like explore stuff. I was done with all the hell runs, being stuck there. So I felt like I was actually able to start playing the seed properly.
Yeah. And Crazed Gamer was just on the precipice of getting to that point too, where the seed would just break wide open for him. And speaking of which, Crazed Gamer is here. Hello. How's it going?
That was horrendous.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know if you guys were able to tell during that, but I was very lost, and I was expecting like, oh, it wants me to do hell runs, and it gave me like the bare minimum. It gave me like, I think 5+1. Or, I'm sorry, on the screen right now it's 4+1. So, where was Varia?
It was in Green Bran, but you had to go through Crab Hole to get it, and then you couldn't get back out. So you needed to go get Spring Ball, so you could Spring Ball jump to Gravity in Upper Norfair, and then go to Crab Hole and get Varia. It was ridiculous.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a ridiculous mean seed, and I was just thanking myself that I didn't have to run this one. But
all right, well, I'm glad I forfeit when I did, because there was apparently more nonsense ahead of me.
You were close. You were getting there, and yeah, it was just a really convoluted logic chain and very withholding first half of the seed as well.
Yeah,
that was a brutal one.
Yeah, so like it really set the pace when I chose to go up instead of down Red Tower, and that was a soft lock, so that was 7 minutes just down the drain. So that was just really just, set the tone for the entire night.
Yeah, actually, we talked about that a little bit, because P-Toil went down and got power bombs from Spazer right away, and then did a little exploring down, but then he went back up and did all the stuff and got all the information that you already had from the top of Red Tower. So even with that first death, when you had to go back and redo Blue Bren, by the time you got back, because P-Toil went down and back up and back down again, it really didn't set you back as much as you probably felt in the moment that it did.
And boy, did I feel behind.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone did.
So yeah, it was very easy to feel behind on this seed.
Yeah. No one feels good at 30 minutes in with no bosses down and no real clue progression.
Yeah, and it's just my default state is that I have to take risks, because I just think that everybody's going to be better than me at execution. So I'm just like, all right, we're just going to go up, and if it's a soft lock, okay. And then it just happened to be.
Yeah.
I think if you give this seed to all 84 of us in the league at the same time and put us on it together, I think we'd all feel behind at some point. Because the first 35 minutes, it doesn't matter how good you are, the seed didn't give you anything. So,
okay, so you had to just get to West Meridian, which I saw, but I didn't really go any further. And then you just had to go to Crab Hole. Like, you didn't have to do any suitless stuff, you just had to just walk. Okay. Yeah. All right, now I'm starting to...
Yeah, but I think you would have been soft-locked without Gravity Suit first to come back out.
Yeah, unless you had something like Ice Beam and High Jump Boots and Spring Ball.
P-Toil, did you see the other portals in Greenbrand? Because I don't recall them.
They both led to East Meridia. They're each the two sides of East Meridia.
Oh man.
So yeah.
God, that's terrible. Yeah. So you couldn't do anything there without go get your Varia and then reset it and feel real awesome about that without gravity.
Cool.
Yeah, this is a definite troll seed for sure.
Yeah. Well,
All
I mean,
right.
yeah. I think that was a sound strategy, Crazy Gamer, what you were talking about, you know, taking some wild, reasonable plays to try to hope something pays off, and yeah, it just didn't this time. But
Yeah, I was just looking for every minor item, just like, all right, it might want me to do like crystal flash. Well, I don't know if the logic says to do crystal flashes, but I'm like, all right, if it's making me do hell runs, just grab every minor item, get every E-tank, whatever, and at the end of it, I had exactly 15. So it's like just exactly enough to do that. And as you saw at the end, I was trying to do the spring ball jump to Norfair Reserve because I was trying to look for the last major in Upper Norfair. I had everything accounted for except for one, and I'm just like, well, maybe Vary's at Norfair Reserve, and that's the game right there.
yeah. Oh well, randomizer's gonna randomize. Well,
And it sure did.
yeah. Pito, do you have anything you'd like to add as the winner of this? You want to give any shout outs to your team or anything?
I want to shout out this terrible seed because this seed was just so bad.
Shout at it.
Yeah.
Big Sam.
Oh man.
Yeah, this seed
that's all.
is currently first place for the worst of the tournament so far. I'm sorry you guys had to suffer through that, but you fought hard, and thank you for the show. And there's a lot of season left, so.
Well, don't worry. We will definitely get a much, much, much worse seed when I play Dasser on Saturday. So we'll definitely get a way worse seed because that's how my luck tends to go. So we can look forward to an even trollier, worse one. So count on it. But anyway.
Well, thank
Good
you
fun.
guys, and thank you, chat. Jestro, thank you so much for tracking. And
Yeah, same.
if there's nothing else to say, appreciate all you guys, and we'll see you all at the next race. Hope everyone has a great night.
Yep. GG's Pitoa.
GG.
GG's, guys.